Ravenfield. It's a low-poly single-player shooter with an insane amount of mods. If you're new to the modding scene, it may be daunting to find good mods that suit your playstyle. Luckily for you, this video shows off the best mods to modernize the gameplay, and you'll likely find something you want to keep permanently installed. Ravenfield's vanilla recoil is rather lackluster. The gun just bounces around a single point on the screen, but we can improve it with Universal Recoil by Absol. This mod translates your held weapon's recoil stats into proper screen movement. Powerful guns will drag the screen up and side to side. The recoil stats are all influenced directly from the gun's values, so nearly all modern weapons will be compatible. Speaking of moving your screen around, there's Universal Camera Shake by Not Robots. This mutator leverages the inbuilt camera shake function to make the weapon feel more fluid and natural while firing, giving the weapon its own procedural firing animation. It's worth noting that Universal Recoil and Universal Camera Shake work together without any issues. You can use both seamlessly for natural recoil on both the gun and the player camera. Now that we have some solid gunplay, it's time to move on to melee weapons. Hit Stop by Red introduces a brief time stop effect upon hitting someone with a melee weapon, similar to modern action games. This mod also allows using melee weapons while sprinting, thus increasing their viability in combat. The mutator is customizable, letting the player edit the length of time stop or disable time stop entirely and just use the sprinting melee feature. Did you know? Ravenfield has a hidden stat called Balance. All weapons in the game deal balance damage, and when the balance reaches 0, you get knocked over and forced into third person. This ragdoll feature is one of the more unique aspects of Ravenfield, but having the camera switch from first person to third person is immersion breaking. Enter First Person Ragdoll Mutator by Festive and LEGO Batman 2008. This mutator keeps the ragdoll in first person. As a result, large explosions and high caliber weapons feel much more impactful. This mod is configurable and allows compatibility with all skins. Ever get pinned down by gunfire and wish you had a medic bag nearby? Well, Radioactive Jellyfish's enhanced health system has got what you need. Instead of carrying a medic bag yourself, or praying to RNG that one of your squad mates brought one, you can heal this mutator instead. Enhanced Health System adds health regeneration, a feature from modern shooters, to Ravenfield. If you can survive 5 seconds without being injured, your health will slowly regenerate. This mutator has tons of other features too, including changing your max health, time before healing, how much HP to heal, and visual effects like a red screen when you're low on health. In addition to Enhanced Health System, Quick Throw is another simple yet essential mod made by Radioactive Jellyfish. In Vanilla Ravenfield, using grenades requires switching to your grenade, clicking to throw it, then switching back to your main weapon. This mod makes chucking grenades as easy as pressing a single key. You can even quickly throw other small gear items like ammo bags and medic bags. The mutator is highly configurable. It will automatically detect gear that uses the grenade or throwables tag, and let users change keybinds, and include custom weapons that aren't in the recognized tags. In addition to more hotkeys for throwing gear, you can add more hotkeys for controlling your squad with Hedron Park's extended squad orders. In the base game, all your squad commands are bound to one key. Once you recruit a bot, order them to assault capture point and to fall back, you have to rely on a single button that affects all squad mates. If you're driving a vehicle where the turrets are only usable for passengers, you're going to be left defenseless when all the bots leave. With extended squad orders, you now have more keybinds for recruiting all nearby bots, assaulting the closest capture point, forcing out all passengers while leaving gunners active, and more orders to command your squad. What if you're the main gunner of the vehicle? Well, here's another mod to improve the gameplay just for you. This mod is Lesvin's Turret Aiming Enhanced, a part of Lesvin's Extended Tank Module System series. This is a standalone mutator and doesn't require the framework, however. If you played War Thunder before, this may look familiar to you. Turret Aiming Enhanced adds 2 new reticles for turrets, one for your camera, and another reticle for the turret. When the turret's smaller reticle lines up with your camera's larger reticle, then your shot will connect. The larger reticle also shows your turret's reload progress and when the next shot will be available. Now that the kinetic gameplay has been improved, let's move over to aural improvements with Team Voices 3 by Radioactive Jellyfish. In modern shooters, all player characters are quite talkative. They do callouts when spotting enemies, capturing objectives, taking damage, and even shouting final words before they die. Team Voices adds those features to Ravenfield bots and greatly improves immersion. There's the main mutator, Team Voices, that determines when bots will say their lines. Voice packs provide the audio files that bots will use in-game. You can have multiple packs enabled for either team. So, if you want to enact joint operations between French and American troops, you can do that by enabling the respective voice packs and assigning them to the same team. The voice pack featured in this video is Call of Duty Team Voices. It includes voice packs for Arabic, American and British English, Brazilian Portuguese, and more languages. There's tons of other voice packs available on the workshop, so you can find ones that fit the nations or eras you want to represent. The last thing we can change, and will push the game to modern standards, is a new HUD. Ravenfield's vanilla HUD is very bare bones. It tells the essentials of what you need to know in order to play. If you want to retain that minimalist feeling, you can try out Radioactive Jellyfish's Black Ops Cold War HUD. It's very clean, minimal, and unobtrusive. Another relatively casual option is a Silly Serious HUD, or ASS HUD for short. This mod offers two different HUDs, one in a silly flavor and another in a more serious flavor. ASS HUD also supports quick throw and enhanced health system. Both of these HUDs also include a bar that displays your character's balance stat. The last HUD I'll mention is more like an overhaul rather than just a HUD mod. It's Battlefield 2042 HUD by Eagle Pancake. This little mod adds a working minimap, new kill indicators, new loadout screen, overhauled spawn menu letting you spawn in vehicles or next to teammates, and kills your frame rate. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end, or just skipping to the outro. This video is pre-recorded, so I don't know what you decide to do. I co-wrote this list with Aquafire. You've probably seen around on the Ravenfield Discord server. I've got another mod I quite enjoy that Aqua didn't approve of adding to the list, which is Radioactive Jellyfish's score system. It adds a scoring system with different bonuses depending on how you kill bots. The mod gives off the feeling of being rewarded experience after every kill, just like how every modern shooter has an experience and level up system. It doesn't actually make you level up, but it does give some extrinsic motivation to blast the bots. This list is highly subjective, and we only covered mutators. Feel free to leave comments below about what mod the new player should get. Thanks again for watching, and I still don't have an outro, so bye.